that's what I meant. Yes.
One thing.
Yes.
Now both husband and wife are busy. Now both husband and wives are working, especially in this situation scenario. Okay, I don't find time for people to call each other and contact. Moreover, maybe they meet up at home and they exchange their whatever happened from the morning the day. Okay, I don't think that asking are you busy and communicating to that is not that necessary. Maybe now we have WhatsApp messages, okay, and we just contact through that. Okay, both men and women are busy, and moreover, as ma'am said, if we give them a chance,
They will get out of this.
yes, yes. No, give respect and take respect. Any relation.
Exactly. But not always. Your husband doesn't call you always and ask if you're busy. Send them sometimes. Because husbands usually don't call us. Only maybe when they love us, no, they definitely call us 100 times a day. But after marriage, everything's in the air. So tell them sometimes, not always. They may, if they call you, they may ask, how many of you all have given a chance for them to speak of those respectful words? So that's what I meant. Okay, anyway, thank you. I'll just play one more video and hope you'll just stay with me.
One question.
Sham.
Concept of boundary is a critical and a problematic one. Because see now India and Pakistan or India and China we have a problem because of boundary. And at home also we have certain boundaries, we have certain rules, lines, so you have to do this, whether it is wife or a husband, even she will give some suggestion or a husband will tell you have to be like that, you have to be. So this boundary concept has to elaborate. So why we need this boundary? So everywhere, see even an example in cricket I'll give. Batsman hits a 6. If it is out of the boundary, it is 6. Why they won't give if it goes out of the stadium 12 runs or double 6? Because we made it. We made the boundary and we framed it. It's supposed to be like that. So instead of that, understanding in a better way, ethics or morals or principles in a life in a broader way. So everyone has a freedom. So they're supposed to understand the concept and their commitments, so that easily we can lead a life in a personal life or even in the professional life also.
No, but the boundaries vary according to the people then.
Pardon me, ma'am?
We will draw the boundaries according to our
We made it. Why we have to make boundary, I'm asking. Because of boundary we are facing so many problems. So why we have to draw a boundary? Or why we have to concentrate on the particular concept?
So if boundaries are not there, the either person may be you may misunderstand each other. So if mutual understanding is
Because of boundary, right? Because we have set of rules.
if you don't have a boundary, it may lead into conflict or a misunderstanding. My husband, I was brought up in such an example. What about that mistake? I was brought up in such a way, and my husband is telling me to do that work, do this one, or vice versa. So the husband or the wives are from different, extremely backgrounds. We come together
If I'm
in a
not
set
giving
of
the framework, then definitely it will go out of the boundary and our thinking level will be out of that. So why we need boundary, I'm asking?
because we are from different backgrounds. The either spouse are from different family backgrounds. Okay, so when they come in the relationship of marriage.
So example in the classroom. So I may tell that particular lesson, you are supposed to follow this particular syllabus and certain limits are there. I am going to teach exactly from that framework only. Then one student will ask the question in a different manner. So it will go beyond that syllabus or the particular concept. So I made a boundary, or a CBSE or any curriculum, they made the boundary. because we are teaching only that much. So we made a boundary and the knowledge or the learning concept is not going to continue.
That's
Right?
because you have a mutual understanding among your students. If you don't have a
No, I'm not allowing the child to develop his knowledge, right, in that case.
No,
Because there is a boundary.
No, it's not just boundaries are it's different. It doesn't come into the academic side at all. You're just having you're just treating.
I'm talking about the knowledge or the learning concept in the classroom, like when it comes to professional as a teacher. So definitely I have to go beyond that.
Yeah, again it depends upon the situation because you should know where to react, where not to. Where you have to maintain a boundary where you're not supposed to maintain. So you can't, when a child asks you for a doubt, you can't say this is my boundary and I'm supposed to teach only this and not anything else from this. You can just
But if I'm going to continue the same concept, it will take 2-3 chapters, then I can't complete my syllabus, right? So I have to stop because boundary is there. Syllabus, lesson plan, everything is there. I can't go beyond that.
A student cannot go out of his
Yeah, they have to go. Then only the learning concept takes place.
No.
There should not be a boundary according to
Then
my.
it's okay if you don't complete your portions in time, sir. Is it okay? You answer all the questions to your students and you don't complete your portions in time. Is it okay for you?
No, but I have to complete my portion also. That is the main intention.
That's why we say that we have to maintain certain limits, not exceeding that.
Okay, thank you.
I just put a video.
To do. My producer is a bully, and hiring like-minded people. Ethics is becoming a question in my organization. I find few employees of my organization disclosing confidential client data to our competitors. Should the performance feedback session follow a corrective or punitive approach? All these are issues addressing common workplace ethics. Ethical problems are inevitable in all levels of business. Ethics is something you either have or you don't have. Ethics is something that is learned and chosen throughout one's life. In the workplace, the senior management have a responsibility to set an example that reflect the company expectations. Ethics is two-way. Employees having strong ethics in personal and professional life need no explanation, unlike those employees for whom work ethics is a growing problem. By the time employees hit the workforce, can they be taught things like ethics, or is it too late? Training on workplace ethics is imperative. Ethics help a lot in effective productivity, as well as a great balance of responsibilities in your life on personal and professional front. Common workplace ethics: punctuality, responsibility, integrity, loyalty, teamwork, positive attitude, professionalism. How do you train your employees to be ethical to one and all, whether in the professional realm or personal? A written code of conduct defines ethics to be maintained in an organization. Each employee should have one, including new hires. Training programs. Organizations should focus on training in ethics at the workplace. A few members from the top-level management can lead the ethics training programs. Performance feedback sessions should be corrective in nature. Good behavior should be acknowledged. Role model. Seniors behaving in a morally upright manner will set an example for employees to follow. Here are a few thoughts to get the ball rolling. Clearly, consistently, and frequently communicate the desired behaviors and why they are important to the organization. Model these behaviors as a leader. Hold people accountable for demonstrating these behaviors on an escalating path. Ethics depends on situation. In spite of training sessions on ethics, enforcement is ultimately left to the individual. And finally, it is essential to communicate ethical values to employees as you are giving them the authority to take appropriate ethical decisions in any given situation. To read more such articles, please visit www.comlabindia.com.
So as Sir said, caring relationship in a student context is very essential, but there are boundaries for time, place, and time as well. So I end this session by thanking the IO officials for giving me this opportunity to carry on these slides, and I hope no one has grudges over me. So this is of course boring for me as well. So next session will be like, suppose, like if you can give your ideas, like what you really want. There are so many topics I can handle. There's like stress management, time management, personality development, so many interesting topics, like how you develop your personality, how you have to react to situations. So if you could give your feedback, anytime you can walk into the counselor, to Anika or me. So thank you all once again for your patient listening.
I think it's good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. And it was a wonderful session, especially after yesterday's session, what Mr. Raghutam Rao had taken. It was some rare workshop. I think I witnessed it after a very, very long time. And I have been very fortunate. Through school, I have been going to various workshops, to various places. But it was an amazing workshop. And after workshop, to volunteer and take today's workshop, hats off to Diana. Without any preparation, without any time given to her, she was so willing. And yesterday evening when I asked her around 6:30 or 7, she had a smile and happiness on her face that I have been given this opportunity to conduct the workshop for all the teachers. She just joined us hardly not even a week's time, and she was ready here. Within 2 hours' time, it was a wonderful thing. It is very, very important for every one of us to have a work ethic and to draw boundaries. And she brought out it very beautifully. And we had an interactive session also, where I appreciate all my teachers, that you are real teachers. You allow your students also to interact with you in the classes. And the same way we had wonderful interaction. And everyone comes out with the ideas, suggestions, and the doubts they have. Thank you very much, Diana, once again for conducting this wonderful workshop for every one of us. We are looking forward to some more workshop. We'll sit together, we'll plan it out, and we'll let you know on what topic we would like you to have. And next session is, I think, Rinku Arjit is going to take. My name is there, but he has put my name down and he put a question mark, is Kiara going to take, because he is always scared. What is she going to do? Okay, anyway, but I'm confident. I think I'll do a good job. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Tea is ready. So